Okay.
Hello and welcome.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Global Mass Meditation live. Coming at you live from, where are we, babe?
We are in Langley, BC. So, in one of the sub cities outside of Vancouver, we're on a farm under a tree, a beautiful tree. This is a weeping willow.
Coming at you from under a tree.
And we're on our family's property, but we're really close to the property beside us under this tree. So, they are outside, they are yelling.
We may have some distractions in tonight's meditation, but not really for you guys. You probably won't be able to pick up too much of it. But if you do, don't worry. We'll just carry on. Send us a message in the chat. Let us know you can hear us okay.
Let us know where you're from. Let us know you can hear us and hopefully not what's going on so much beside us. So it's Sunday. It's Sunday, July 17th.
Yeah.
And we loved coming on and doing these live global mass meditations and updates. We are still live from the Vortex Tour 2022. So what did we finish? V12?
V12 was the Lamborghini, I think, wasn't it?
I don't know if we're going to talk about that tonight. So
most of you know.
Something happened with that.
Most of you know. Nothing happened.
Something happened.
We rented a supercar for a few days and we put a little dent on the left side. I did. But
someone crashed the supercar we rented.
We didn't crash it at all. We just ran over a curb.
We'll talk about that maybe more after the meditation if you guys want to stick around and hear about some of our latest adventures and some of the stuff that we have been going through. So again, just feeling very tested, feeling like we're on that initiate path. So if some of you are having a lot of stuff come up for you right now, we're right there. We're right there with you. And that's why we did this meditation tonight. It's really about, being on that 5D gateway, that 5D path. And really that gateway, that path is just a choice. It's just a choice point that you and I make in every single moment, despite all of the challenges that we face.
Yeah. And tonight's meditation is about stepping into that limitless mindset, which is really activating the 5D gateway, as we sort of mentioned in the title. I'm going to maybe flesh out what that means a little bit in a second, because as we go through the initiation path, it's really key to, we had an Archangel Michael teaching today, which we haven't actually got to share, but we may well post that at a later date, to look at things that come up that are of challenge with the mastery mindset, with the eyes of the master, and with the sort of the wherewithal to be neutral, and sort of how I do that, how we do that. And we're going to bring everyone into the pyramid of light that we built last week around the earth, and we're going to really activate those 5D channels, which really set you up from an awareness perspective, from a knowing perspective, to be the creator of your reality. Now, there's ways you can do that. Everyone comes to that place sort of a little bit of a different way, but we're going to share some of that. I'm going to bring in those energies because it's really time for us to step forward a little bit as the creators of the new earth, and to be a little bit, a lot of us are still a little bit timid in how we present our spiritual walk around certain people, around certain environments, and it's time to sort of be a bit more certain with that, and that's going to help in all areas of life. So that's going to be a really powerful meditation. There's another component to this which we're also going to bring up, which is Sister of Light Lisa Wheeler, who channels a lot of the divine mother energies, the Gaia energies, who channels Gaia. Shared some great stuff today with us, and with the formation of the Earth Alliance that many of you may remember, you're part of that. If you're watching this, and the Earth Alliance is really the custodians of the 5D frequencies for Gaia, for Earth. We're going to be, and we've sort of been called to do this really today, and Lisa has prompted that. We're going to be creating a mission statement for that. Now, every person should have a mission statement for their life. Their values are sort of anchored to that. But as Lisa was saying, every planet, like a company, does need a mission statement. So we're going to be going in and asking the masters and the powers that be to present these mission statement fragments to each of us individually. And then we're going to ask you to send them to us if you want to via email after. And we're going to come up as a collective with that Earth Alliance mission statement, which is very exciting.
Mission statement for the Earth Alliance. Yeah. I love it. I think this is really important right now that we're coming together and we are supporting each other and we're creating a name and we really are creating this new Earth. We're putting these pyramids down in the ethers, in the energetic realm, and we really are starting to create what we want this new Earth to look like, remembering that we are the pioneers for all of this. And it's more important for us now than ever to really anchor in who we are, what we want, where we're going, using our imaginations, getting used to visualizing this new world, this new Earth, and just getting really comfortable, like David said, talking about it. And we learned, especially with the big C word and everything that's happening over the last couple of years, people just don't like confrontation. They don't like having awkward, uncomfortable conversations. And I'm all about creating an environment where I can be myself. And I used to tell David all the time, like at the beginning of the relationship, oh, maybe like don't talk about aliens or don't talk about this because it's just a little bit over the line. And what are people going to think? And it doesn't matter what people think. Like, we really need to start pushing those boundaries in our conversations and talking about race and talking about religion and talking about finances and, talking about all of those things that we don't want to talk about because it's going to potentially trigger somebody else's emotions. But we're just denying them an opportunity to be triggered so that they have awareness to look into why they have all of these emotions so that they can let it go and they can heal through it. Again, it's a choice. And becoming aware of why you feel the way you feel is the first step in making a decision.
Yeah.
In really who you want to be. And there are so many opportunities each and every day for us to be triggered and for us to be aware. And let's just start using it for what it is, as an opportunity, instead of, being frustrated, instead of letting it get the best of us and letting us bring us down into that lower vibration. We are consciously choosing the higher vibration. And trust me, stuff comes up for us all the time, and challenges are presented, and it is difficult to, especially as a light worker, especially sometimes, there's agendas or dark forces or just so much to focus on that seems negative. You really do need to consciously choose the light in each and every moment. So
we do, yeah, and that's why we're here.
That's what we're here to do.
And I mean, there are people out there who you may come into contact with, you just don't know, who could be members of the family of light, but they're just also scared to come out of their shell. And the confidence and the certainty that you present yourself in the way that you communicate and are could be the catalyst they need. And of course, we're all coming together as this great family of light at this time. It's a wonderful thing. So we'll get started here in about 4 or 5 minutes max. So get ready for that. Meditation wise, find yourself a quiet space, headphones if need be. I won't layer in music today, but we will be doing a powerful meditation to remove some of those limiting beliefs that we all carry with us, that we've built up through childhood and other lifetimes. And also through adulthood as well. Go on.
It just reminded me of our friends that said, they like the idea of praying before every meal, but they never did it because it was just kind of uncomfortable, like going out to restaurants and doing it. But then when they reconnected with us, we always try to make the time to slow down and pray before our meals. It doesn't matter if we're in the middle of a restaurant and the ladies trying to bring us more ketchup or ask us how our meal is, and we're just right there, eyes closed, in full prayer. It doesn't matter. Like, it's just, we shouldn't have to worry about what other people think, and we shouldn't have to compromise ourselves. So they said, you know what, we're doing the prayer every time before we eat. We think it's a good practice, and we want to continue with it. So that's really cool to know that just because we did it, now somebody else has the confidence and the desire and sees the value in doing it, and they're going to do that. And again, these are just little things that really do raise the vibration, and that really does bring in the light to the food, to the space, to the environment. And
so we get to be the creators of that. And Lisa's in the house, so welcome, Lisa.
Thank you so much for the beautiful suggestion tonight, Lisa. We're gonna see if everybody can come up with a mission statement for the Earth Alliance tonight. So you know, just what are our values of being a light worker, of being a member of that Earth Alliance? What are the core values? What do we embody? And I know so much of that is not allowing myself, I can only speak for myself, not go into places of fear or worry or lack or limitation, and just keep on focusing on that unity, the oneness, the forgiveness. Everything is necessary, having the faith that we will be provided for, having that abundance mindset, and not judging, not being judgmental at all. So there's so much we can do. And then again, just like not putting pressure on ourselves either.
Yeah, absolutely. No, great comments.
Giving grace.
So 60-second countdown, guys. Let's get into the meditation. A lot of you are waiting, and we'll chat about some of this after. So stick around for that after the meditation, because we've got some stuff to share about us and some of the things that we've been going through in a very positive way. I know a lot of you are riding the waves of the ascension energies and light waves right now. So we commend you for that. We commend you for your courage.
Am I smoking well?
Pookie's lighting some sage. I've already saged the area.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, but a little bit more won't hurt. Hurt.
Helps with the mosquitoes too.
Oh, good God.
Is that going straight at you if I put that there?
No, we're good. Yeah. Oh, Quincy's in the house.
Welcome, Caden. To just put that guy over here instead.
We will see you guys tomorrow night. Look forward to that big time. But
yes, we're heading out of the Vancouver area back to Summerland.
Let's get tuned in.
Back to Lake Country.
So let's just set the intention before we go in tonight. Let's start to get in the habit of doing that more and more in meditation. And I want you to imagine yourselves like the great players of the video game of life. Imagine yourself playing The Sims. Most of you know that video game where you can create and build any kind of a world you want. Let us embody that energy that we are, in fact, these creators now. And this may be a game of life, but we do get to create whatever it is that we want. And I think a lot of us have got these limiting beliefs still. We all have some of them. And tonight we're going to release the change. We're going to break the shackles. We're going to get rid of the bonds that are holding you back from, maybe it's financial abundance, maybe it's love, maybe it's joy, maybe it's freedom, maybe it's health, maybe it's a small thing, maybe it's a relationship breakthrough, an abundance of friendship. Whatever it is for you, just embody the feeling now that you are the creator of your reality. You hold the joystick to play the game.
The magic wand.
The magic wand. The magic controller. You literally do. And Kelly and I are going to talk about some of the way that we do this after the meditation tonight. But let's just step into that energy now. And if you hear any sounds that are coming through the microphone that are outside of us, people or cars going by, just ignore them. We will be carrying on through the meditation despite any distractions which may come along. And this is part of the path of mastery. So let us settle into the deep breath and take 2 or 3 of these now. Let us feel the present moment, our point of power, and the construct for love and peace, and the fifth density. We will begin tonight's meditation as ever with the soul invocation from Alice Bailey. As you hear these words, just feel the Oversoul, the mighty I Am presence come into the physical body, filling it with light. I am the soul.
I am the soul.
I am the light divine.
I am the light divine.
I am love.
I am love.
I am will.
I am will.
I am divine design.
I am divine design.
We call upon the pillar of the pure white light, the Christed light. Descend upon us, form all around us, and move through us now. We ask for the presence of the I Am that I am. Merge and join with us now. So be it, and so it is. Now we invite from the four directions, north, south, east, and west, the great archangels, the protectors of this space. We ask them to help us hold the space, protect the energy with the family of light now at this time. So from the east, we invite Archangel Raphael, the Archangel of Air, whose symbol is the caduceus wand, and whose energy is green fire energy. Invite that green energy into your space from the east now. Calling on the southern point from the south, Archangel Michael, the Archangel of Fire, whose symbol is the blue flaming sword, and who has blue fire energy. You invite Archangel Michael into the space from the south now. From the west, Archangel Gabriel, the Archangel of Water, whose symbol is the silver chalice with diamond white fire energy. Bringing that diamond white fire now to hold the space. And from the north, Archangel Uriel, the Archangel of Earth, who holds the symbol of the golden pentacle and who has red fire energy. Breathe in the red fire energy now, invite it into the space from the north. From the earth, we bring up Archangel Sandalphon with the earth grids. Up through the ground, through your feet. Resting at the heart center. And from the heavens, we bring in Archangel Metatron with the Christ grid. Bringing it down from the Grand Central Sun. Through the crown of your head. Coming to rest at the heart space once again. Great archangels of the horizontal and vertical planes, be with us. Hold the space. Hold the energy with the family of light in this meditation. We are grateful you are here. We are thankful you are with us. And now to encircle the group, we call upon all of our cosmic cousins, all of our great family of galactic light, the Pleiadians, the Andromedans, the Lyrans, the Syrians, and many more. All the guides that you have, bring them in at this time. Invite them into the space. And now we call upon the great masters who we are working with. Anyone you don't hear in this list, bring them in too. Let us invite them all in. So we ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain, the loved one, Zoroaster the king, Zarathustra the magi, Lao Tzu the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji the eternal one, Lahiri Mahasaya the smiling guru, Sri Yukteswar the teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda the gift, El Moria the lord of the first ray, Kuthumi the great guiding light, Dwal Kul the master teacher, Paul the Venetian, Serapis Bey the lord of ascension, Hilarion the bringer of joy, the English master, Douglas Baker the keeper of this ashram, Kuan Yin and all the dragon energies, the incandescent one, Aina the ninth dimensional guide, Mohammed the prophet, Krishna the avatar, and Joshua who walked with God, the masters in us, Yahweh in us, saviors in us. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold the breath. Activate the pineal. Bring it online. And release. And take another deep breath in through the nose and hold once again. Light up the cave. Bring the pineal online. And release. And one final deep breath in and hold. Activate, activate. Step into mastery. And release. Let us prepare to go deeper now and bring online the 12 rays of the new earth, 7 of the body, 5 of the outer. Let us feel into the DNA. Let us feel into the cells. Let us make the commands to bring them online.
And as we feel into our physical bodies now, wherever you are in the world, just feel that protection of the masters, of your guides, of the angels, of all the elementals, and all the beings of light that you are working with, that is the family of light. that is the Earth Alliance. We are protected 360 degrees. And tonight, as we bring our awareness to the 12 chakra portal gateways, we are going to use these gateways to activate ourselves and to bring our 12-stranded DNA online. And we are going to use this gateway to bring and anchor the light. And we are going to solidify and strengthen our pyramid of light around Gaia. And we are going to do so. And we are going to connect with Gaia. And we are going to connect with Source. So let's get started. The root chakra, the red ray, located at the base of the tailbone, is the first energy center of the body that we must balance and bring online. So we're going to activate the energy here and get it moving by feeling very present in this moment, feeling very secure about who we are and why we're here. And as you feel into your strength and into the foundation of the planet Earth, we are going to think about the base of the pyramid, the 4 points, north, east, south, and west. These are the connecting points of the 4 sides of the base of the pyramid. We are creating a strong energy and a strong foundation as we start to move the Kundalini spiral, the root energy, as we start to activate and open that portal within us. The energy begins to move up the spine as we leave the base of our pyramid and we move up into the second chakra, the sacral chakra, the orange ray. We just start to feel the confidence in ourself. Feel that we are worthy and deserving of abundance, that we are enough. And as we start to feel secure in ourselves, the second gateway begins to open and that energy begins to spin left to right. And it begins to spiral upward, just as the first arm of the pyramid coming off the east point begins to grow upward, building the first arm of the crystalline pyramid. And as that arm becomes secure in place, we know that the second chakra is fully open, activated, and online. We bring our awareness now to the solar plexus, located at the belly button. This is a yellow ray. This is where we let go of control. This is where we let go of outcomes and we surrender and we realize the only thing that we can control is our own self and how we react And this is where we get to choose the higher vibration. And this is where we get to choose love. And as we do, that energy starts to become activated. It starts to expand and it starts to spin. And as that energy starts to stir and as that gateway starts to open, the second arm begins to grow a crystalline, beautiful structure off the base of the pyramid, off the south point. That crystalline arm stretches all the way up to the center, connecting with the first arm. And as that is complete, we know that our solar plexus is fully open and activated, and that energy begins to move further up the spine, out of the lower back, into the mid back, up to the rib cage, and where our heart is located. This is the fourth energetic gateway, the heart chakra, which must become balanced by unconditional love and oneness, connectedness, and unity. We are all the same energy. And as we begin to really feel into this unconditional love for self and for others and for all there is, the heart chakra begins to open and expand and spin. And as it starts to activate, so does the third arm, the west point of the pyramid. Crystalline arm structure grows, connecting with the other 2 points. And as that connection becomes complete, the heart chakra becomes fully open as that energy is flowing up higher and spiraling up higher, up to the fifth energetic gateway of the body, the blue ray, the throat chakra. Feel into the throat, feel into communication, into the words, how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others. And just feel open, feel into the truth, feel into the confidence that you are able to speak your truth and be yourself. And as you do, that energy starts to expand, it starts to open. And the last arm of the pyramid coming off the north point begins to grow and stretch up all the way, meeting the other points in the center of the pyramid, completing the fourth side. And we now have our crystalline pyramid structure encompassing all of Earth. And each of us are in the pyramid wherever we are in this present moment. And as that pyramid structure becomes complete, the throat chakra becomes fully open and the energy starts to move up further and higher out of the spine into the center of the brain, the pineal gland, the sixth energetic gateway, the third eye chakra, the violet ray. And the goal is to open the third eye and see the truth and see through the facade and see through the matrix, to know the truth and to see the truth and to feel everything for what it is, We put so much importance on things that aren't important. So just know that you are exactly where you need to be. And the third eye will open for you when it is ready. And as it begins to open, that energy begins to expand and spiral. And it begins to spin and it begins to come online as from the very tip and the center of the pyramid, where all of the arm points are connected in the middle, a giant crystalline structure begins to grow downward from the center point, growing halfway down towards the center of the pyramid structure, towards the base. And it sits and it hangs down in the middle like a chandelier. And as that crystal becomes fully part of the pyramid structure, the third eye becomes fully open and awake. And that energy starts to move all the way up to the crown of the head. Like a spiral, that energy is clear and open and moving through the 6 energy gateways, all the way through the spine and neurological system and brain. And as those 6 energy gateways are fully open, the 7th crown chakra, the pink ray, begins to fully start to open and expand and spin along with it, saying that we are ready, we are ready, we are activated, and we are ready to receive. We, the physical, are fully online and we are balanced and we are open and we are ready to receive. And as we become online and activated in our bodies, the crystalline pyramid begins to lighten. Light begins to flow through the beams and through the structure. And as that pyramid begins to become online, surrounding Earth, we bring our awareness to the root, to the Earth Star chakra. This is connected to our root chakra, and it is located just under the Earth's surface, a foot below our feet. There is a gateway, there is a portal that we are connected to. And as we bring our awareness to the Earth Star, a ball of energy, a ball of light, this is our connection to Gaia. So start to visualize sending that connection and sending that energy plug-in deep down into Gaia, penetrating the crust and going kilometers deep, going as deep as you have to go. And we are looking for the golden veins of Gaia. So just as the blood pumps through our veins of our bodies, Mother Earth has her own conductor system that pumps life through her electromagnetic energy flowing through her golden veins. And this is where we are going to connect the Earth Star deep into Gaia, connecting to the golden veins. And as we do, we become connected to the living library. We become plugged in, grounded, and ready to receive the higher rays from Source. We just need a strong connection, a strong foundation, and a strong base. And now that we are connected and our pyramid is connected, it gets a little bit brighter, it gets a little bit lighter, and it is now ready to receive those higher rays. And as our physical feels very supported by Gaia, we are now getting ready to go up into the astral and leave our physical bodies behind. So we're going to bring our awareness to the ninth chakra, the soul star chakra. A foot above our body is a gateway out of our body and into our light bodies. So as you visualize the earth star chakra above our head, beginning to open and activate and spin. Also, visualize your light body beginning to rise up and traveling through this gateway, traveling through this portal as we are getting ready to take flight, as we are getting ready to leave that physical behind. As we begin to leave our homes, we fly higher up through the sky, through the clouds, past the birds, all the way up past the plains, and we start to travel through the Earth's atmosphere, finding ourselves just above the planet, next to the moon, next to the sun, looking down on planet Earth, taking a moment here to realize that we are all one, we are all connected, and what benefits humanity benefits all of us. And as we start to feel into this love, we start to visualize the 10th planetary chakra in front of us as a ball of light. It begins to expand and open and spin. And as it becomes opened, we travel through the portal and further through our own galaxy, past all the planets. We find ourselves now at the edge of the Milky Way galaxy, ready to journey further, ready to open the next doorway. The 11th galactic chakra appears in front of us as a ball of light. And as we are ready to go open that door, it begins to expand and spin, and it opens in front of us, allowing us to travel through, to travel further, and to fast track all the way across all the other galaxies, through the universe, towards the center of the universe, towards the grand central sun, our final destination. It is here we find the 12th universal chakra. And as that energetic gateway begins to appear in front of us as a small orb of light, through our intention and will to open it and bring the light down to Gaia, it begins to respond. The energy begins to expand, it begins to move and spin and open like a doorway. And as it opens, all of the light from source, from the creative universal sun, begins to pour down through the 12th universal chakra, down to the galactic chakra, through the planetary chakra, all the way down to us at the soul star chakra, back through our physical bodies as we are now a conductor and we are open and we are ready to receive that light. And as it begins to pour down through us and through the Earth Star and deep into the veins of Gaia, we are open and we are coming online and are activating all 12 strands of DNA as that light information coding begins to pour through every cell. It is here where we are fully online, illumined, enlightened, ready to receive from the universe, ready to receive from the living library. It is from this space the family of light is fully ready to fulfill their mission.
As we hear the sounds of the outside, the planes going over us, nature, people around us, we're reminded of our mastery. We're reminded of the fact that meditations may not always come with a quiet, sacred space, although sometimes they do. But we are called to do the work in every environment. All of the leaders of the new earth are the leaders in every environment, not just when it suits us. We now begin to go deeper, preparing ourselves to remove the limitations that we have placed upon ourselves in this lifetime and in others. Before we do this, we will go deeper into Gaia. And let this little exercise be a message to her that we are ready and willing to serve her in this great ascension of light. So relax your body even deeper now. Clear your mind. Imagine a great pillar of light straight from the grand central sun flowing through your body, sending these light fibers deep into the earth. Picture these fibers being pulled down into the earth, moving through dirt and worms and other creatures, and passing through layers of soil, through rock and water, through minerals, crystals, and gold. Your fibers of light are going down very far indeed. They are looking for a vein of gold. So continue to send them down until you feel that the taproot of your fibers has touched a vein of gold deep, deep inside Gaia, an ancient vein. Notice what it feels like. Become aware of the feeling deeply. Gold emits a certain frequency. It is very deeply connected with the force and the vibration described and felt as love on the earth plane. This is the connective energy that supports all things. The gold and the crystals inside the earth move this consciousness through the earth, like your veins move blood through your body. Many creatures know about these veins and use them. Stabilize the light now and send energy along the vein of gold so that it travels around a core layer of earth. Know that this light is going to stabilize something deep within the core of the earth. Even in her heart, earth will always recognize you and know exactly who you are, a member of the family of light. Once you have stabilized this taproot, creates a great higher pitched sound in your mind to extend a dome of light above where you are. This dome is an umbrella of energy which you are currently being inspired from. Picture a violet blue twilight sound and tone inside the dome. which is being showered with great white light on the outside. Everything you think, you energize into form. So free yourself now from burdens and reimagine Earth as a splendid place within existence, and see yourself dwelling in harmony amidst the great splendor. Let us now move deeper still. Many of you who are part of the building of the Pyramid of Light around Gaia last week may be familiar with the energy and the visuals of this Pyramid of Light now as we revisit this great sacred place. If you weren't part of last week's meditation, all is well. You can imagine along all the same. So imagine Gaia floating in space, and imagine a great pyramid of light surrounding her. She sits neatly in the middle. Let us go now deeply into this vision. Let us imagine us, the Earth Alliance, the family of light, sitting within the pyramid. We are sitting in a circle. In the middle of us is a great fire. The flames are purple and blue. This is a violet flame of transmutation and transformation. As you look around you, we are now surrounded by the masters and all the beings of light, all of our guides, all of our team. The archangels are with us, galactic cousins. Above us is a great crystal going all the way up to the tip of the pyramid, the conductor for the energies of light from the Grand Central Sun. It is time for us to go deep within ourselves and remove the limitations we have placed upon ourselves, to step into the 5D abundance. So down upon your lap there is a great golden piece of paper. I want you to imagine the things that you feel limited in life. It could be happiness and joy, it could be finances, it could be opportunity, it could be freedom. Whatever the things that limit you, I want you to think of that thing. And as you do, it gets written down magically on the paper. Let us create a list now of 5 things that we wish to remove the limitations off of our lives. Take a moment to think about it and see it being written out on the gold paper. Where are you lacking in your mind? Where do you feel insecure? Perhaps you feel insecure in your emotions, unbalanced, uncontrolled. This is the place and the space to remove these limitations and step into the 5D gateway. So now as we have the 5 things to transform, we see the flames in front of us, the great fire, burning higher, are ready to receive and transform the limitations. Place the golden piece of paper now in the fire. As you do, it turns to golden white, immediately burning up, soaring up into the great crystal above you. And as you do, the great central sun, the Grand Central Sun, sends a great beam of light down into the crystal and transforms the energy into great crystalline white light, As the paper is burned, you feel a great lightness within you. You feel the limitations lifted from your life. Start to imagine yourself living your life now without these limitations. How does it feel? Start to feel the power of creator energy moving through you. You are now developing a deep knowing of the great power that you have to create exactly as you wish to. This is not some video game anymore. This is reality for you. Let us feel these statements and allow us to go even deeper to that feeling of power, lifting all the limitations completely. I am the mighty God power, the creator of worlds. I am abundantly free in all areas of my life. I am perfect health. My body sails through life effortlessly, lightly. I am abundantly filled with love. I am lovable, and I love without conditions. I am financially free. I'm blessed with abundant cash flow wherever I need it. I am safe from harm and have all the protection of the masters, my great guides and beings of light, who are around me at all times. I am connected to all things. I am here as a servant of Gaia and the new earth. I am that divine pen in the hand of God, and I wish to be used as such to create the new earth. I am now free from all limitations that have kept me from my full abundance now. I am that I am, that I am. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. Let us take 2 or 3 minutes now in silent meditation. I want you to visualize your life now as if you were the God that you are. What would you create? How would you live? What would you do for Earth? Take a moment to step into this abundance and let us imagine the creators that we are. Let us allow the sound frequencies to amplify our energy in this imagination space. You are free, beloved, from all the limitations. Call upon this guidance, call upon this energy every day. And may these words find you and activate you. Say them every day if you wish. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. And so it is. So let us start to come back now. You can revisit this space anytime you wish. And we encourage you to do so every day. Every time you feel a limitation on your life, a thought, a word, revisit this great pyramid of light and remember the work you've done. Remember how powerful you are. I will count from 1 to 5 just to bring us back now into the present space. 5 being the most awake and aware. 1, starting to come back into the physical body now, feeling a connection to the physical. 2, starting to feel your consciousness connect back in the mind, feeling your thoughts come back in. 3, just moving the body around, wiggling the toes and fingers, wrists and ankles. 4, just rolling the neck from side to side, feeling more present. And 5, whenever you're ready, just come back and open your eyes in your own time. Welcome back. Well, thank you guys for being part of that meditation. Let's give you a minute just to come back in. There's no rush. We're blessed to be here with you and doing these every week. And we get so much from them. I'm sorry about the distractions in the background. If you did pick them up on the microphone, it's unfortunate that they come along, but they do. And like I said, not always going to be perfect conditions to meditate. And it is good practice to do that. But we will be doing better work to make sure it's a quieter environment on this tour. And sometimes out of our control, we don't have the greatest controlled spaces to do them. But we're blessed to be here. We thank you for the work that you're doing as the family of light. And one thing which I didn't actually ask in the pyramid was to ask the beings and the guides and the team and the archangels to deliver a little message to you for that mission statement for the Earth Alliance. So we'd like to give you that as homework if you like, but I don't like that word, so maybe some work to do after the show to invite your guides in again, maybe before bed, and see what comes through as a mission statement for the Earth Alliance movement, which is really us and many others. And we will gather in your responses if you want to send them across on email, which I'll put up on the screen right now. Give me a second.
So if you
we're
guys
going to integrate those.
If you guys want to join the mailing list, we have the sunflowerlifedk@gmail.com, where we just put out a weekly newsletter with the link about when we're going to be doing our next global mass meditation. And it's really easy to join. All you have to do is click the link. We do love getting feedback, and I know a mission statement is difficult even to come up with in your own life, because you have to get really clear about who you are and what you want. For the Earth Alliance, we would absolutely love it if you guys gave us some suggestions about what you think the mission statement should be. And like David said, I like the idea of just returning to that crystalline pyramid, whether you are creating one over your own home, over your own city, or if you want to hop into the global pyramid that we have created around Gaia, just to go and do your meditations when you're healing, when you're bringing in the light, just lighting up the whole pyramid and healing and clearing anything that needs to go, and just really allowing that source to really flow through you and that creative energy. And what comes. And maybe you'll meet up with other family members of light and other masters while you're in that space. And that's the idea, is just a place that feels very protected and very safe, and is just always a place to go in meditation. So we love creating these pyramids wherever we go and connecting them along the way. And it is just strengthening that new earth and creating energetically everything we want to put out there. So that's exactly what the Earth Alliance is doing.
Yeah, it is. And it's so important, the work they're doing. I want to share with you some of the things that we have, not specifically, but some of the items that we have manifested in our life just by using practices like this. We've manifested specific sums of money, like almost to the exact amount, whether that's monthly amounts or otherwise. We've manifested experiences. We've manifested locations to live. We've manifested this tour. We've manifested healing abilities and healing lessons. We've manifested the right people to come into our life. We've manifested finding things. There's just so many, guys. And every time we've manifested them, I'm not singing our praises. We've done that from pretty much ground zero, from nothing. And that's how we know with absolute certainty that we have this creative power that you all have, and that the way we step into, and you step into, and we as a collective step into this, is by doing things like this. Remove the limitations, do those burning ceremonies physically if you want to as well. If not, esoterically, imagine that violet flame of transmutation. You can go one further and imagine it around you and burning through you and clearing and cleansing the cells as well. It's a deeper version of what we did today, to step into this 5D gateway, because it's ready for you. And we are living proof, if you live and spend enough time with us, of these manifested things. It doesn't have to be material things, can be other things, but we do it, and you can too. We're nothing special.
Well, everything is energy, and we are manifesting every moment of the day, whether we're aware of it or not. We're consciously creating or we're unconsciously creating. So, just being very aware of how we speak, what we think about, all of those negative thought or vibrational feelings start to lean into the fear, and we let the worries take over. We absolutely manifest that kind of stuff into our lives as well. It does happen. We start worrying, there's lots of responsibility and we don't want to screw up or make a mistake, and then 5 minutes later we screw up and make a mistake, and it absolutely costs us. Things are always going to try to pull you down, but you always have to just choose to raise above it, because in the grand scheme of things, everything's temporary, everything is changing, and everything is always getting better. And the more that we allow ourselves to go to that lower vibrational place, the more we attract and create that kind of a life and that kind of a reality. So it's a lot of reprogramming, and it's a lot of lessons and learning, but that's what we're here for. We're here to break the patterns, whether it be generational or lifetimes that we've been living and conditioned ourselves. We are here to bring awareness and break the patterns and make the changes and
speak life into limitation.
Absolutely.
That's huge, guys, and can be difficult to do in the moments that things happen in, but we encourage you to reflect. And that's one of the things that happened to us recently. We rented a supercar, and we just made a little bit of a mistake, I did, and put some damage on it, and we may well lose a good chunk of change for the deposit we put down. But in the moment, it seemed like, oh my goodness me, that could be a big deal. But as we speak life into the limitation, thinking that, that's the only money that's going to be there in our life, of course not. We're going to make 10 times that. And that's the thing that you should be speaking life into, whether that's something like this or something else. Speak life into the limitation. And you may have to just let the emotion come through you as it does, whatever the event is, whatever happens. And then after you reflect and then channel that energy into it and just practice that, because like I said, we are entering into that video game scenario where you can literally create and make things happen pretty much instantly, very quickly. And it's time that we really, really become aware of that and start to know it, because people out there are still outsourcing their power to the news headlines and the powers that be. And we're just so powerful, guys. And it's time to really step into that light and that power.
Yeah, just on that note, it is challenging when you make a costly mistake not to go into a place of fear, worry, blame, anger, sadness, where you're so hard on yourself because, life has just conditioned us that, we're not allowed to make mistakes. But in those moments, it's just
Mm,
so important to remind yourself that failure is the path to success. How can we ever get anywhere if we don't make mistakes? What would we accomplish if we weren't willing to make mistakes? It's so easy to think, oh, it wasn't worth it. But it absolutely was worth it. And, we're not going to let something like that hold us back. So even in the moment or a day later or going through it, it's very difficult to not let those things, get us down or pull us into that lower vibration.
mm,
But again, just reminding that if it's happening, it's because we need to become aware of something from it.
mhm.
And holy man, there's so much learning and so much reflection and just getting so much out of an experience. Yeah, it's a great experience. And
Mm.
it teaches you because you're on like this absolute high, and then all of a sudden something happens, and how quickly do you go to that low? And then it's just that reminder, okay, no, like I need to stay balanced, I need
Yeah,
to stay centered, or else I'm just going to start attracting more of this low that I don't need in my life.
yeah.
But
Thank you for your kind thoughts, guys. Yeah, Rachel, you're right. We have that first reaction, stop and say, wait, hold up. No, not going there. Yeah, exactly what Kelly was just saying. That's bang on. That's the way you have to train your mind and your emotional body to work. And sometimes it can be challenging. So,
I thought you were going
yeah,
to set up lights. It gets really
it's
dark.
quite
I
dark.
feel
Yeah.
like all of a sudden we're in a tree, we're in the
We're
darkness.
literally in a tree. It's kind of cool. It is quite dark, guys. Sorry.
So we should probably boot off soon. I
Yeah.
just wanted to end with saying today is Sunday, July 17th. It's actually the 717 portal,
Hmm.
and it's actually the twin flame portal
Okay.
tonight. So the twin flame gateway, this is symbolizing basically, twin flame, two becoming one, merging, unity, and big time the balance between the masculine and feminine energies. So I know we've had a lot of that coming through for us tonight, just kind of inadvertently. Some of the post that you made earlier was about the goddess energies, and then we did listen to an Archangel Michael this morning, and it was talking same thing, just about how the feminine has been kind of suppressed for a long time, and it's starting to come back into the picture. And just a great reminder on a day like today with these twin flame energies, just how important it is again to find that balance within ourselves, because yeah, life gets a bit chaotic sometimes, especially when you're busy and touring and here and there and everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm just so grateful for you always reminding me to stay balanced.
Mm.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up for everyone. So,
Yeah.
we're always so excited to hear your comments and feedback and just all of what is coming up for you. And if you guys are feeling these big energies, and if you're also feeling like oh yeah, the other big thing everyone has been talking about is like the CERN.
Yeah, I don't even really want to go there. It's just so again, so much giving away of our power. It doesn't really matter what's going on there. Like we may experience some ramifications of that, but ultimately we are the sun.
There is
You
a
know.
lot of talk that it can shift timelines, and it can do all these things, but it can also work against them. It has before. And ultimately, we don't lose our power if we don't sink into a lower vibration. So whatever anybody needs to do to stay in that place, and again, gratitude, forgiveness, just not judgment, and to surrender to what is, because things are going to happen. They're going to be amazing and great and glorious, and they're going to be terrible and horrible and unexpected, but it all just is. It's all just experience. And if we're on that high, that's great, we're winning, we're doing amazing. But if we're on that low, we're being challenged and we're learning, and we have that ability to get through it all. So thank you for being here with us and getting through it all with us. We appreciate your presence and your light and your anchoring of that light. And it just feels really good to have this community. So thank you all.
That's awesome, Candice. Thank you for sharing that. You did that meditation with your twin flame and you cried when you burned the golden paper. Great. Aww. Let it move through you. And it's a beautiful thing. So, go back in, guys, and do that Pyramid of Light ceremony again with the burning of the limitations on the paper. And do it as much as you need to. It's very important to keep doing it until it goes away, until you really can hold the space. And
and just her bringing up again the twin flame and the twin flame gateway. What this gateway is really all about is just being the twin flame, being that mirror, that true mirror and that true reflection. So things are coming up so that we can face them, so that we can see the truth, so that we can heal them. So this is a powerful, powerful energy day. If you have a twin flame, if you have a sacred union, and it's just a reminder, that we are here to anchor the light and we are here to help with the ascension. So just remembering who we are. And
Rachel just asked, anyone having crazy dreams like I'm working in another world? Yes. Exactly that. Waking up very tired, many, many mornings. And just these deep, strange dreams sometimes. Sometimes they're very mission-esque. Very mission-esque and very deep. So yes, we are.
Like battles almost. Like there's a dark energy and you're having to overcome or having to help people overcome and face that dark energy. And maybe it is just a form of energy or darkness. Maybe it's in a different realm, like an elemental or a fairy realm, or very mythical, or maybe it's just somebody that and it's appearing as a physical. But it does seem to be pretty prominent in the dreams right now. A lot of overcoming.
Big time.
Yeah.
So anyway, before we lose the light completely, let's start to wrap up. But guys, thank you so much for being with us. Your presence and attendance is so needed at this time. And if you love these meditations, share them if you will, because there are family of light out there who are waiting for a group like this, for us to be joined with them and reunited once again. And we're just reconnecting all over the planet. So wonderful. The internet can do this. We're meeting many of you on this tour as we go along. 2 or 3 or 4 of you we're going to see tomorrow night, I think, although Mike's not on this broadcast. But we're just having an amazing time on this tour. We'll be doing more updates soon as we come along. We're enjoying some downtime now between vortexes. But we just love doing these live meditations with you all. So
got quiet.
It did get quiet, yeah. Interesting. Right as we finish.
We're constantly tested with distraction on every vortex. It's been pretty constant. Again, that's just more awareness of what we need to let go of, right?
Yeah. So send us when you've had a chance to let it come through you, send us your Earth Alliance mission statement. We really would love to hear your thoughts on that, and we're going to combine them all and come up with an Earth Alliance type mission statement, which we'll have on the website coming up to be launched soon, as we keep saying, but we will launch it soon. But anyway, guys, we thank you for being here, and we wish you a wonderful week ahead. Keep bringing this light in, keep being bold and certain, and in that space of knowing in all that you do and how powerful that you are, because you are. And we'll see you guys probably next Sunday, maybe next Monday. We'll see. Join our mailing list on the screen here, and you'll be notified when our next mass meditation will be. So Anything else?
You guys can also give us a follow on Instagram. We try to update in a couple different places. We've got Instagram, we've got Telegram, email, all the things.
All in the description below, guys. So check it out.
Perfect. Okay,
And,
awesome.
Yeah.
You've covered it all, darling.
It's all good.
You're amazing.
All right, guys, towards the light we go. And we wish you a wonderful night. And thank you so much for being here. Lots of love.